Okay, hello YouTube. We're trying out blueprints tonight. I'm not sure how far we'll get. Probably not far because sometimes I'm not too bright, especially in the evening. So let's just get right into it. Let me know how the sound is. I'm pretty sure it doesn't really matter too much on this game, but if you have trouble hearing it, let me know. I'll turn it up a little bit. Bomb. That's a pretty good name. Game by Tonda Ross. Now, that's a sweet beard and mustache right there you got going, buddy. Goatee, I guess, is a proper term.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington,
Thank you, Reaper.
publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Okay. He's given a house, and we have to find the 46th room, even though it's only supposed to be 45. There's the simple premise. Day one. That's why I dress like. That's not. That's a choice. How to dress. Fortunately, it's in first person, so we don't have to watch that. Look at him. I know you lose steps if you go out, change rooms, and I guess you lose steps if you walk out of the main hallway as well. I just want to see if I could go outside. Hello, bird. And when you run out of steps for the day, you are done. You have to start over the next day. Because it's a roguelike. Okay. So I already lost 2 steps for my first day, so we're off to a great start. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy. I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Okay. You found the Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventures. You may access it by pressing the tab key. Okay, so we gotta get from here to here. Okay, no problem. Look around. Got Queen of Diamonds, Ace of Spades. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one step. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. That's about as far as I know. What time does this say? 8:29. Not sure if that come in handy or not. Oh. Bedroom. Closet's just a dead end. Hallway. Whenever you enter this room, you gain 2 steps. That actually might be useful to have. Let's go with that. And it leads to the right direction, I believe. Greetings from Reddington. So I looked up on how long to beat, how long this game takes to finish. Just for the main story, it's estimated 17 hours. That's a lady. But I heard Limes when I was watching her stream once when the game came out. Like, his truck is locked. That once you get to the 46th room, that's only like half the game. Like, there's so many more mysteries to solve throughout after you get to the 46th room. And I looked it up. A completionist run is estimated to be 96 hours. I will not be doing a 96-hour run. I think if I get to the 46th room, I will call this game a success. Yeah, there are apparently a lot of things to do in this game. Crowbar. Is this Gordon Freeman's room? That's a statue. Can I go in here? Okay. Spare room. You get plus 10 steps for going into the guest bedroom. The corridor is always left unlocked. Let's do a spare bedroom for now. Yeah, I mean that's yes. 96 hours is the estimate on how long to beat. But again, that's only an estimate. Some people take longer. Like I was talking to another streamer, and my completion times on games are usually a couple hours past how long to beat. So it'll probably take me like well over 100 hours to get everything. Let's do the parlor. Oh, is this the farm with the boxes? Nice. So I know how this room works, but I will read the instructions for people who do not know how this room works. And Reaper knows how this room works as well. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of the evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game. When I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you need to share with guests, should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friendly M. Lowry. Have you ever tried Escape Academy? I couldn't get very far enough. I have not. I saw it was on Game Pass, so I've been tempted to play it, but I never actually got around to playing it. The little bit that you did play, was it fun? There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. So there's at least one box that tells the truth, at least one box tells the lies, and one box has stuff in it. So what we got here? The gems are not in the white box. It's a lot more stressful and time-based. I like how this game you can take your time. Yeah, time. I don't know what it is about time-based stuff. Like sometimes, I know. B and I talked about Majora's Mask. That's a time-based game, but that doesn't really bother me. But then you get other time-based games like Dead Rising. That stresses me out. The gems are not in this box. So one of you 2 are lying. What do you say? The gems are in this box. Okay. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. Gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. This one is. Like every time you ask for help, they're simple. And this one's like there's an obvious one that was there's an obvious lie that could easily be found. So okay, let's assume, because these are both saying the same thing. So let's assume that these are telling the truth. That would mean this one's lying, which means the gems are in the blue box. But if these are, so again, if these two are telling the truth, and that means this one's lying, that means the gems are in the blue box. If these 2 are lying, then this one's telling the truth. So it's either black or blue. That's my guess. Most to me, I always help from this part. So I really just assume which one I'm going to assume is the one telling the truth. If these 2 are telling the truth, then it's a blue box because this one is lying. But if these 2 are lying, this one's telling the truth. But that also means if these 2 are lying, that means it could also be in. I'm going to do the blue box just because if I assume these 2 are lying, there's potential 2 boxes. If I assume they're telling the truth, there's only one box solution. I don't even know what gems do. I mean, I've seen you get them when you played Reaper. I just like, I don't know what you do with them. Fountain or a cake display. A tie. Uh, chapel. Whenever you enter, you lose 1 coin. Lavatory and closet. You get 2 items in the closet. I don't want to spoil. Well, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Where am I at? What do chapel? Do I even have coins? I was going to say, I don't think I had any coins. Well, I would get coins so I go into the pantry. So this is what we're looking at so far. We have the bedroom. So, if I need more steps, can I just go back to the bedroom and go in and out to go up my steps? I'm going to go try. Test that theory out. Or do I only get steps when I go in for the first time? We'll find out. Oh no, because it's just going to keep me at where I'm currently at. So basically, you don't lose steps. Crazy how some mansions really do have their own church. It's very true. So that little experiment cost me a lot of steps. That's fine. That's fine. This is our first run. You're not expected to beat the game on your first run. Oh, banana. 3 steps. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Yeah, so the 2 steps with the bedroom is, since you lose a step going into the bedroom, you lose a step going out of the bedroom, it basically means it doesn't cost anything. You don't gain steps, but you don't lose anything. Lock and grandfather clock. Security? Oh, gems required. Why have a gem? Let's go to security. Oh, I forgot. Or my joystick. I'm guessing those tapes might be important. Otherwise, why would there be a slow motion shot of them? I'm getting Five Nights at Freddy's flashbacks with these cameras. Well, let's just hope my game doesn't crash. That was mean. I'm sorry. Blue memos equals true. Red memos equals lies. Okay, blue true, red. Key. For 149, a safe deposit box key. Ooh, good to know. So I'm guessing these are rooms I have access to this run. I'll give you this, Reaper, about Five Nights, is that you have made it further than I ever made it in that game. I only played that game like twice. I got a tree and a fire. And staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. Two of these terminals can be found at the security where the punch clock used to be and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password begins with an S, it looks like. Okay. So red one's a lie, blue one's the truth. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be blocked as you progress north. Okay, that makes sense. You take your time looking around. I mean, it's a puzzle game, so I figure I should look through. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked, and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. So, since this is a lie, we know the antechamber is locked, and that access levers are required to gain entry. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in this room. Someone leave. I don't. Is that supposed to be a drink, or does this look someone like did a scratch of a drawing, and that's their coffee drink? That's what their coffee looks like. Oh, welcome to Mount Holly Security. Enter. View estate inventory. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This item will be updated as new rooms are added. So there's a trunk I missed somewhere. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Keycard system settings. Security level medium, offline mode locked. Set security level. Security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed on your safe. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting, or 5 or 6. 1 high. Well. Can we just... This mode determines the default setting of security doors will be set to if power is lost, during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working in the estate. Well, let's unlock them. And let's set our security level to low. There we go. Log into network. began with an S. I do remember that. I could figure that out. And this one. Yeah, I have no idea. Definitely starts with an S. Maybe we can come back to this. Oh, which way should we go? We should go left. Uh, I must select one. Once you have drawn floor plans, you must select one. Uh, well, this sucks that one of these doors is going to go be a dead end because it goes back into the chapel. Let's go to the courtyard. Oh, yeah, nothing really in this room. Oh, this one has a key. It takes me. It'll be a dead end. So let's go passageway. I don't have gems. I guess let's get a key then. I can pick up the shovel. Ah, you can. An old weather shovel. Looks like you could be useful for digging. Of course, I left the room to do that. I lost a step. Okay. Journey. Lost 2 steps, technically. As you continue your adventures, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, a scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. I do have a scrap of paper and pens in front of me. Thank you very much, though. Oh, trunk is locked. Well, I use this key to open that trunk. I got the key to the secret garden. Nice. I read that book in elementary school. You a jukebox? I don't think you have power. Is that like a hammock or something? Like a cot? Cot was the word I was looking for, not hammock. Cot. Okay. So we're going to just lose all of our steps going back here. Then I don't have a gem, and well, I'm going to go to the guest room just so I can get more steps because I'm going to have to go backtrack to the entrance hall. I guess I can go to the chapel. Because all this is a dead end, dead end, and dead end. I'm stuck actually. I can't go this way. I'm stuck over here. Well, we'll explore. We'll explore. But this run is dead. What's this? Another gem. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in this house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that you didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves. KL. Oh, we got ampersand and some mountains. Can I play the basketball? No. Of course not. What about the dog? Nope. Okay. So we're going to have to go back to the chapel. Or I could try to figure out this password. S. No, I got nothing. I'm going to guess swamped. If it's not swamped, then I'm moving on. Nope. Okay. Can I use the phone? Well, we can go just kind of mess around since this run is dead. How's it going? I can't get into that room. This will take me back to the entrance hall. We'll take. How's it going? Well, I'm still in my first run, and I have locked myself. That's a wedding picture. Out because all these are dead ends. So the only rooms I can get to are here, which does not help me get here. So yeah, this run's dead, but I'm still going to explore a little bit just to see what I can discover. Key for sale. And laboratory. We do hallway. Paper clip. Another tree. Can you mess with these paintings? No. Got boudoir. Maid's chamber. Less likely to find items laying around in your house. Well, I don't want that. Breaker box. Let's go to the breaker box. Card entry system. Off. Gymnasium, dark room, garage. Garage on. I don't know what VAC indicators are or what any of these buttons do. Okay. I did stuff. What I did, no idea. Oh, deer and a 10 dog tag. Oh, is this going to be a dead? No, this is not a dead end because the den. Comfy room. That is a huge clock. I was going to say it looks like it's a comfy room. I don't like this picture. That bat, it just looks weird. But he has this weird big ass. Why are there so many clocks in this room? He has a gem. Yeah, nope. Candle. What's in here? This room counts as 2 rooms. Bunk room. Dining room. Each. Well, this is. Do dining room. Got food for sale. Which is nice. But I don't. If I needed more steps, but I don't need more steps. Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. We're going to dining room just because this the only one has an exit that we can use. Now, my biggest question is, did this Herbert Sinclair live it here on a daily car? Minecart was cool. Live here daily, and did he stay overnight, or did he have to leave every night as well? Because this removed house would be weird. I don't need items because this is going to be the last room we go into. But I'm all for a puzzle. Because it would be really weird to yeah, that's what I'm saying. Imagine having to go to the bathroom and every room is different. Exactly. Like he says in his note in the opening that he doesn't that we shouldn't spend the night. Like, did he stay the night? That's my biggest question. Because you go to sleep, like you go to sleep in the bedroom, in the bedroom room. What if the bedroom doesn't appear on the floor plans the next day? You'd just be lost. You'd be stuck in your bedroom all day. Trying to get out. Okay. I play pool. I know the one note said something about the dartboard, so we'll check that last. I just want to see if we can play pool or something. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go get this. Maybe. Okay, so I can only push one button at a time, it looks like. And all of these 4 reset. Yeah. Our progress. I can't do doubles or triples. Okay, so definitely increasing the maybe 8, maybe it's pointing to where we need to go. No. Hmm. 16. 1 6. Maybe 7. Okay. Point to 10 for, so 14. 5, 15, and 7. But maybe yellow is minus, so that'll be 8. Yes. Okay, this is pretty simple. You got him needing help. It took me a while to figure out what needed to be done. Okay, so pink. What does pink mean? Mean double it? Nope. 8, 2. What does pink mean? Triplet? Yeah, triplet. Okay. So 10 minus 20 minus 10 is 16 again? Nope. Did that one wrong. So add these two. 15 minus 7 is 8. 2 means 9 is triplet. Okay, so what is the order of operations we do here? I think we do just go up. So 20 minus 10 is it 20? Is it just you multiply by this number? Yes, okay. Okay, that's actually pretty clever. I like that one. Plus minus 5 times 5. I didn't even notice these clues on the board. That'll be helpful for next time. I know how it works now, but in case I forget. So if you're looking at the bottom one, the first one is plus, second line is minus, third one is times, and then divide. Okay, I actually think that's where we wrap this in-game day one up at, because we're stuck. We can't go anywhere else. Okay, call it a day. Yeah, that was it was clever. I liked it. I did make a perfect square. Unfortunately, that doesn't help me get to the antechamber. Save and continue. Day 2. Yeah, it was unfortunate. I had a decent amount of steps left. It was just unfortunate that I trapped myself from making any progress. But it's good to learn the puzzles and such. Do these pictures change? No, they're still the same. Does this change? No. Okay. Um, let's go forward this time. Uh, Utility closet would be a good one to start with, just in case we need that later. But no, I'm going parlor. Okay, what we got here? Got our key. Okay, there are 3 boxes in this room. Hey, you're telling the truth. 2 boxes in this room are empty. Well, you're also telling the truth, so you're a liar. This box is one of the 2 boxes that are empty. Well, I know the other 2 are telling the truth. That one was simple. That was a simple one. That was a very simple one. That'll just make me go into a circle. I have no money yet. Where's the quarter? That was a fairly simple one. A diamond full of diamonds. Oh, nice hat. Spiral staircase. Yeah. Okay, we have to go to the den. This is the only one that goes up. I don't think I have any keys. Nope. I think the gem is the only thing that's in here. This is a different picture. E. So this is the map. What? So this is the blueprint. Is it the blueprint I'm currently using? Could be. Does I go up 2 and then go right? Whoops. And airplanes with geese or ducks. Just the right way? Yes, the right way. West Wing Hall. Go this way. What's this? Staff notice from June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any staff, blah, blah, blah. Got a raven and a dude on a boat. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Or you got the pantry. Blah, blah. I'm going to drawing room because I haven't done the drawing room yet. And there's a lot of drawings in here. I mean, it's a drawing room, so of course there's a lot of drawings in here. Nice horse. Oh, what do you got here? Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will not allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Good to know. Good to know. I'm going to go this way. Plus, what is the star? Plus 1 star for each time you've drafted observatory. In the bedroom, take me back down. Courtyard would take me back down. Observatory. Courtyard takes me up too. But I am very tempted about that observatory just because, whatever. That's a roguelite. Let's go for it. We're still early in the run. I don't know what a star does. The Fixed Stars, The Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. Ben Aries, Bird and Sons, Publishing, 1809. Preface. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, +1 gold. The Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Slice, +3 steps. Diamondus Minor, +1 gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. That'll be convenient. Farmer's Apple, apples are extra delicious today. Clavis, the key, +1 key. Diamondus Major, +5 gems. Draxus the Dead, dead in rooms are more common today. Well, I don't want you, Draxus. The Sale, everything is 50% off today. Glorious, the bloom of the sky, green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Okay, so that's a thing. Do we now have to... There's that cloud again. Okay. This moves it up and down. Okay. Now I need to figure out how to move it to the right. I can look at to figure out what kind of stars constellation I can see. Okay. Got the North Star, gain 1. Is that it? No. Yeah, I think that's all we get. It's the 1 point today. Okay. Well, I don't think I saw this picture. Oh. You look unfinished. You look like a mannequin. Like a wooden soldier in this one. You never figure this out. Uh, I think that if you just read the book, it's overly complicated. So it's like overwhelming. Locksmith keys for sale. I don't have any. What does this do? I'll do hallway. He looks like he does look like an. That's what I was thinking of. I was actually thinking of the wooden soldiers from doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. So you're a liar. Because the blue ones are true. So I was thinking of a wooden soldier, but that's kind of like what this is a dead end. I can't draft in the nursery, so what's the point? Commissary items for sale. I have to go for. This is going to be a dead end for whatever I do. I'm torn between the commissary, just so I can see if I can buy a key, or I guess I'll get the guest bedroom so I can get to 10 extra steps. I've already been in this room. Okay, fishing pole, road, gems. Because I have to backtrack to the that's the billiard room note again. Because I have to backtrack to the main hall because I'm without a key. I'm stuck where I'm at. This is the parlor. Okay. Stuck again. Need a key. Here's a key. I'm not stuck. Why did I think I was stuck while you took this one? Still taking the key though. What does this say again? Oh, take notes. We got kitchen, food for sale, nursery, and we get 2 items. Oh, we're going to gamble. We're going to get 2 items from the closet, go back to the drawing room. We got another key. Sweet. We're going to take this hammer. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Nice. Where was... Maybe I can't shatter locks on locked doors. Where was that one room that had a trunk? It was the gold star, which just gave me a coin. That was the, I think it was in... That was the star prediction I got. I think it was in this room. So I can use this to bash open. Yeah, go to the truck. Oh, got some coins and some dice. Ivory dice +2. While drafting, you may use dice to roll new floor plans. Sweet. Okay. I'm going to use a key. Items for sale. We get 4 coins. There'll probably be food. Bedroom. And they all go the same way. North of the observatory. Let's go. Yeah, let's do commissary. I haven't actually bought any items. What's this say? The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Well, that's a lie. Effective the first week of December. Payroll for. Okay, so this is just staff notice with the same password, which I can still only make out an S with question mark without. We got with a file without a bathtub? I don't know what that means. Oh, can we play Diagonal blocks? No. Annual maid sale. 2 days only. All items up to 50% off. Days 20 and 21. Oh, what's the salt shake? What? Well, I can only afford the salt shaker, so that's what I'm going to get. Whenever you eat food and gain steps, gain an extra step. Oh, nice. I haven't found any food this run yet, so. Where are we going? Laboratory is a dead end, which means the game's a dead end. We don't want that. Chapel. I have no money, and I don't. That's also a dead end. So I guess we'll just go to the chapel, because that actually lets me progress. Hopefully, they'll let me progress. Of course, it's locked, but luckily we have a key. Our last key, but we have to do the pantry. Otherwise, we're stuck. Yeah, we'll be stuck if we don't do the pantry. I guess I could have re-rolled, but I also knew I was going to get a banana in here. Garage, get 3 keys. Breaker box. I'm going to have to re-roll because these are all dead ends. Well, I have to go with the dark room. Cannot see floor plans while drafting in this room. Yeah, I remembered my dice. I was just saving them. Just getting some bad luck with the floor plan draws. Hopefully this doesn't take a key. Okay. Okay, chat. What's it going to be? We can't do room 3. So it has to be 1 or 2. What are we going to do? 1 or 2? Two? Being Reaper say 2, so we're going 2. Oh! Yes, we can make progress. Good call. Good call. Always listen to the ladies. I got a backbone. Because that could have been like a storage room or a breaker box room, and we would have been stuck again. Oh, we're so close. So close. We have 2 chances. Locked. If you're locked, I'm going to give up. I'm not actually going to give up, but... I don't have keys. I guess I can try to go back to the den and put a room here. It's going to kill my steps, though. Yeah. Okay, so it's just a straight shot from here. Maybe I'll get that. Well, I don't have no. I was going to say maybe I'll get that room that has 3 keys in it. We don't want the mage chambers. We're going to do the walk-in closet. Maybe there's a key in here. Draw forward plans lead north more frequently. That would have been useful like 10 rooms ago. Okay. What's this? Car keys. A spare set of car keys. I don't have the garage. I had the opportunity to get the garage, but I didn't get the garage. So those are our 4 items. 2 gems. At first, I thought this was a drawing of the hat next to the hat, but now I see that it's flan. I like my theory better. That was the hat next to the hat. Okay, we're not cooked yet. We can go back to the main hall. You did too. I'm glad I'm not. What's it? No, it's just a candlestick. I'm glad someone else saw that. I would have preferred it to be the drawing of the hat next to the hat. Okay, well, you guarantee a key here. And the issue now is we're going to have step issues because of all the backtracking we did. Maybe I could get that bedroom that has gives you 2 steps. Okay. Now we'll go this way. Yes, it's the bedroom that gives us 2 steps. Or we can do the garage, which gives us 3 keys. Plus we have the car keys. So I'm kind of torn between the bedroom and the garage. Because we only have 10 steps left, so we would get nothing for using this. I'm going to do the bedroom, because it does get us closer to our ultimate goal. Look at all that money. We got a picture of a bar graph. I know, 15 coins. I have nothing to spend it on here. Like, I still have 1 dice, and I am 2 rooms away from the antechamber. I knew I should have gone for the garage. No, there's no place else I can go to make a room. Oh, sweet. Oh, have dinner. Why not? I'll get my 20 steps. Well, 21 steps, because I forgot I had my salt. To do nothing. I've been to every room. I have no keys. So close. So close. I had a feeling I should have taken that garage when I had a chance. I guess I can go back to the commissary, see if there's just something else I can buy. Now I have plenty of steps. Metal detector. Double sleeping mask. I maybe can't commissary. Yeah, we had the same thought at basically the same time. I don't think the shovel would help me find a key. I don't know what the sleeping mask does. I don't have enough money to buy. Reaper, you had the metal detector. What's that do? That help you find metal hidden objects in rooms? But is it only for like money, or was it find a key? Go find a key? Let's take a gamble on the metal detector. Greater chance to find keys than money. But, uh... but is that only for, like, new rooms that you draw? Or... so I doubt it's going to, like, spawn... There's a puzzle in a room. Oops. Is it the dark room? Does the dark room have a puzzle? You can tell me what room it is. I don't care. Actually, yeah, you can tell me what room it is. Because I'll figure out how to initiate the puzzle. Drawing room. Drawing room has a puzzle? Well, hopefully the reward for the puzzle is a key. thought I looked at everything here. What is the puzzle? Really, I'm going to guess has something to do with the drawings. Like, did someone in your chat tell you that there's a puzzle in here, but you just couldn't find it? Huh. Really? Because I can't interact with anything in here that I found. As soon as I find this puzzle, I'm going to give it my best shot. Hopefully, it's the key. Yes, I will take a hint. I'm not too. I'm not too proud to take a hint because otherwise, I'm just going to be walking around in circles, clicking on stuff that doesn't. Because I see no obvious picture in the middle of the room. Do I click on something or I just like to let's figure it out? Oh, I see. Looks like he has a letter in his hand, but the arm of this candle is bent. And now we have a code. Great. Ugh. With no clues of what the code is. Great. It's going to be fun. That's where your knowledge ends. wonder how many digits it is. Oh, great. No clues on how many digits it is, too. Okay. Okay. So, this could be just a theory, but we're going to test it out. So, on all these pictures, you have lines for in between people's steps. So, I'm thinking, like, take a look at this one right here. These three guys. There's the very small ones. So, I'm guessing how many feet are present when the small one is the first number. And then you go to the next one, which is probably this one, which would be 3. And this one will be 2. That's just my guess what it is. So I was just trying to figure out which line is the length of the lines. Like, I'm not sure who's longer, the boy, the newspaper boy, or the horse, or this guy right here with the fancy top hat. I could be completely wrong, and it's just a waste of time, but I mean, it's the only thing I have to go on right now. Then you have these two pictures to just throw everything off. Okay, I need pen and paper. So we got I think old man is the smallest. That'd be 2. Yeah, I think, I mean, it, I would guess. Nope. I mean, that's just, like I said, only a guess. And I don't think it is, unless there's numbers somewhere in the pictures. go this wall. Like, there's like no. What was the year he died? Maybe. Maybe that's it. Um. I mean, I'll give it a shot. It can't hurt. He died in 1993. No. No. Okay. Think. 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 Like, do they have to? They don't give you clues of like how many digits are even in the number. Maybe there's more clues on the picture. Hmm. No, I don't see any clues. Or obvious clues, anyway. Anything weird by the plate by it? Uh, no, it's just the same pattern wrapped around the plate. Yeah, I don't see anything off about that. Good guess. Hmm. And knowing our luck, we'll spend all this time figure it out, and like, it's nothing that we can use. Not going to be a key. So this one has 3 as well. That's like the only one that has 3 of this guy. And there's also like the solo pictures of the person with the umbrella. Okay, maybe it's how many times. Okay, so like this is a short step guy. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope, not gonna be that. 12, 13, 14. I was thinking maybe it was like how many times this person showed up in a picture. The same person? Yes, it is. Or maybe how many pictures. Let's see. Start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the woman. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we got this fancy guy. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 again. Force is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the kid is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Hey, Drums, how's it going? We're breaking our skulls on this puzzle. Okay. Yeah. Outside of hurting my brain on this puzzle, I'm doing pretty well. We have this safe code. We don't know how many digits it requires, and our only clues are all these pictures. It's fun. Let's see. So you're moving, yeah. Yeah, you didn't try doing it backwards. Uh, okay. Yeah, tried. I don't even know, again, I don't even know how many digits it's supposed to be. There's also the whole thing of like there's some that are facing left, some are facing right. You're facing dead on, but kind of to the right. This is going to drive you crazy. Okay. As I initially did was like, yeah, that's what I my last guess was like, uh, how many photos? Because there's, I think, 6 forces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 horses. And so I went both forward and backwards by stride size. Like smallest first, then largest. And I alternated between these three on size because I'm not actually sure which one's larger. I think it goes, he's slightly smaller than the kid. The kid is slightly smaller than the horse, but then it could be wrong. The kid could have a longer line than the horse. I just assume the horse has because it's a horse compared to a kid. Good, I see. Or what if it's the 3 people? Well, I also tried counting all the like old man pictures, like how many times the actual person showed up. It's like 15. I was like, I doubt it's going to be a double digit number. Um, okay. The 3 of them, their stride is longer than a horse. I don't even want to think about that. That's going to break my brain. Like I would have to count this as a different number than that. Ugh. Um, the time does move, but it's only like 3 o'clock. We'll be we'll keep an eye on that. Maybe there is a time limit for each day. So maybe the sun does go down. Yeah, but another thing that's bothering me is like I said earlier, some of these pictures are facing right, some of them are facing left. Okay. Old man. Left, right, total number. Okay. We got how many are facing right? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4. How many are facing left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. I count that again. 1, 2, 3. No, yeah, 4. I mean, I think it was just the picture of the woman. That, like, I think that just shifted up, and it's not hiding anything. So I think I miscounted on my first time counting the old man pictures. Yeah, totally did that. Okay, try this again. I think I may just give up on this and just call it and start another run. I'm going to give it like one more shot. One, two. I'm just like adding up. I'm just like making marks of the different ones. Like right now, I'm counting how many pictures of like each character is facing left, how many are facing right, how many individual times like the old man and uh the guy in the top hat show up. So he's facing left. One, two, three, four. Facing right. Two. That went right. We are completely done with the picture in the middle of the room, or other objects in the room. Uh, maybe. Like I looked at this thing for like 5 minutes. I couldn't figure out anything that's going on, and this is just the car and the Queen of Heart, the Queen of Diamonds. Sorry. One, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Random for that to be there, maybe. I do not believe you can use the phone. No, phone is not usable. 2, 3. Of course. Cupboard. Cupboard. Also, nothing I can click on. Unless it's like I have to get like a very specific angle on it. But it's all just there to confuse you and it's 4-digit code. Uh, that that has also been in the back of my head. Amount of frames per wall. I like that one. Frames per wall. I just writing this stuff down. We're going to start at the fireplace. 1 and go clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. One, 13, 8, 11. Nope. 1, 11, 8, 13. Oh, I'm trying every possibility with these 4 numbers. Uh, like adding them together. Oh, so the number in the steps in the top corner is every time you leave or enter a room, that goes down. And if you hit 0, you have to end your current run or day in game. And you move on to the next day, and all your progress is reset. So you're trying to get to the antechamber before. You're right, Pete. This game is wrong. Strides matter. Maybe the strides matter. Oops. How's it going to do? Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Big stride one number, small stride another. Uh, Maybe. Guess you would have. Right facing plus, left facing minus. So big strides would be the man, boy, and horse, which is 8. Right. 4, 5, 9, 13. 5. Zero. Uh, okay. Unless I did my math wrong. That's not. Ooh, hurts my brain. What's with the corner under the safe? Yeah, that does look weird. But if you notice, like, that's just a normal pattern throughout the room. It's just noticeable there because there's no furniture in front of it. I saw that earlier, but then I quickly realized it's just a pattern that's in the room. It's an ugly pattern, but it's a pattern. How's it different? Oh, right here? I think that's just because it's in a corner. Maybe. Maybe that was like just some hint that there was something there to reveal the safe. Hmm. There's nothing you can interact with. Ceiling. These chandeliers are different colors, but they have the same number of lights. I'm curious why the chandeliers are different colors, though. Probably nothing. Okay. Um. brain hurts. Oh, what is on the table? The black. Oh, that just tells you that the black paper tells you that sometimes you get items or rooms that'll let you change which rooms you can create next. Uh, it just has to be one of the hardest puzzles in the game. The problem is, I don't think it probably is one of the hardest puzzles. Um, okay. Okay, how many long gates do we have? Yeah, 11, 22, 19. Okay. The frames are different from each other, but I don't see any rhyme or reason behind the frames. Ah, sorry. Smack my mouse. Uh, no, because I was looking at that earlier because look at like the Top Hat Man. Like these two frames are completely different, and this one is different than that one. It was 1895, 1893. Okay. Okay. So, so we're thinking right now it's 4 digits. Okay. I think that's what B is guessing as 4 digits. Maybe. Yes. So let's do. Let's just assume is 4 digits. Because that would make sense. That, given video game logic, 4 digits would make the most sense. So let's go small and large. Let's do small first. I'll count going right first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now going left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hopefully I got those numbers right. Going right for the large steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Going left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Okay. I think I've taken notes on basically everything. Now I'm just going to randomly put numbers in. Okay, so there's 15 pictures of the old man, 4 of the woman, but if it's a 4-digit number, that would be 0, 4. Okay. Okay. I I don't I got nothing. I just was just putting numbers in for my notebook. I was like, I don't know. Reaper, you missed nothing because I don't know. I was just randomly putting numbers in for my notebook. I literally said, okay, there's a total of 15. There's 15 images, like individual images of the old man. Total. And I wrote that down. And then there's like 11 pictures of this guy total, including the ones and the three. And I wrote that down. But there's four of this woman. And I went from, at first I did it from what I thought was the smallest gate to the largest gate. So it'd be old man, woman, uh, adult man, kid, horse. So I was just like, I'm just going to start putting numbers down. So I did the total number of the old man with the total number of the woman first, which is 15 and 4. I did 04 to make the four-digit number, and the safe opened. Why it opened? No idea. There was no math involved. It was counting. I don't know why 415 was the number. Oh, is this a real key? 6. What's 6 mean? Oh, because 415 is the date on this letter. Because we knew that the date on this letter was 415. I don't know. I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel, the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless, like wind-scarred plains. Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone who knows you understands this. Someone should look that up. This is why you need a notebook. I just wrote all the numbers down and start randomly putting them in. It was just lucky it was the first guess. Well, it wasn't the first guess because I was putting random numbers in earlier too. Ugh. It was just a lucky guess. Well, it wasn't even a guess because it was a process of elimination. That would have taken... I don't even want to do the math of that because that's going to take a factorial to figure out how many combinations of numbers there could have been. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout and, God forbid, repercussions. A child should never suffer the iniquity of their parents. I, of course, write you all this in hope that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst case scenarios. Not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary. I have few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard that days pass by more quickly in the East. As for me and you, I have already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was very likely our last. I am too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I am too attached to the home our family has built up. Built up room by room. Yes, I have a strong premonition I will be buried in red soil under red flags, a compromise I know you yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little else during your school days. I know you feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now, to see you following in your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices he did. Farewell, my marigold. We may yet meet again, your Uncle Herbert. Okay. And can I pick this thing up? No, that's where the gem was standing on. I thought it was a key. Well, all that was for nothing. You didn't get a key. Oh, so we still have to restart the day. Is there literally no place else I can go? Uh... Uh, I still have the metal detector. Well, I'm pretty sure that only works for new rooms you create. We can try to see if we can turn up a key. You have to hit the bid now. Yeah, I don't blame you. Thanks for hanging out, Reaper. It was a pleasure. I'm sorry we didn't get to the interchamber. I'm sorry it took so long for that one puzzle that led to nowhere. But now we know the solution for the future. Anyway, have a nice night. Ugh. What time is it? 11:30. Now, I should go to bed myself, but I'm addicted. I'm going to do another run. And make Beach suffer because she's going to stay up longer now. Oh, yeah. Oh, we call that day. We got so close. But we did solve that puzzle somehow. We're going to go one more day. And hopefully it won't last that long. If I fall asleep, I will. That's good for most people in life. Okay. West Wing favored. We did favor the West Wing. Yeah. Uh, look at 2 rooms away. Just ran out of keys. I knew I should have gone to the garage. Okay, last run for the night. And then we'll pick this up back up again on Tuesday or Sunday. I don't know what day of the week it is. Hello, birds. Well, we haven't gone this way first yet, so let's go this way. Um, let's start with the storeroom. Get the items right out of the way. And this will come back and bite us in the ass. Guarantee it. We'll do the den. I'll take us straight up. Um, do the spare room. Do the spare room. I was sitting here one time on my first run. Didn't really think much of this room. But now, after the drawing room, I was like, maybe there could be a puzzle in here. Yeah, I don't see anything. One that really stands out is this hole in the wall on the plaster and up here. Uh, do the parlor. Parlor's always fun. Why are you all over there? Okay. Okay. You are in the parlor. This box tells the truth. This box is empty. The blue box is true. Well, I know this box is true because I know what the parlor is. So you are a liar. Uh, commissary. I'll take us up. Always try and go north. What we got here? We have 1 gold, so I can't actually buy anything. Sledgehammer would be nice. I don't know what the running shoes do. I'll probably buy the running shoes. Um, to the passageway. No, this is. What are you? Uh, key card. Hey, key card. Um, I have to go. Well, we'll just do the Nook. Door's locked. We'll come back to that one. No, I don't want to go back. I haven't found a way to replenish my steps. Let's push forward. Pantry it is. 20. Guest bedroom. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. Apple. Let's go chapel. Of course you're locked. Hate you. Okay. I had a feeling that was going to happen. We're being too aggressive. Looks like we have to go back to the passageway. We're definitely just being too aggressive. We can go back to the den. That's the right way. Yeah. We'll do corridor. Let's do the courtyard. No shovel this time. That's unfortunate. I don't have to go. Okay, which way? I don't have any gems. Oh, check. Check one item and retrieve it for another day. I don't have any items, so we're going to the bedroom. We are not doing good this time. What's this? This the car keys? Yep. We are not doing great this time. Now whatever we choose is going to be a dead end. Let's get some steps back. Let's go in here. There's no gems like there usually is. Well, at least there was the last 2 times we had this room. So now we can go main hall? Looks like it's the only place we can go to make actual progress. We can go here. Closet. Key and gem. Okay. Go back to... we can either go to the chapel or the passageway. Both have rooms that need keys. I have no money, so we're going to just go to this one. All leads straight across, dark room, and drawing room. I'll get to the drawing room. Oh, at least there's a gem. Don't have to solve the puzzle anymore. And we're back to the main hall. This run is not going well for us. Well, that's okay. It's getting late. Can't stay in here for forever. We get 4 items. Kitchen. Let's go for the 4 items. Money. Gem. This lockpick set will be able to unlock some normal doors. Sweet. So steps are going to be an issue. Guess we've had to backtrack so often. Well, that works. We've never used the boudoir or the nursery. What's this picture? Looks like a Christmas tree. Did someone really wrap a safe in wrapping paper? That seems very impractical. Why is there no candle in this one? Is there candles lying around the room somewhere? Oh. Let's try and start that music box up. Wait a sec. This is this room. For safekeeping, better safe. Oh, just stop those safe puns. Okay, yeah, so that's this room. Christmas hat, Christmas. Someone drawing the moon. Ah, the safe. Okay. Reading squats. I need to make that like 1,500. And I'm going to do them. I actually felt mean now. Just because I'm tired and old. 3, 4. That actually feels pretty good. I'll do 5 more. Actually, that feel good. Just saying longer than I realized. Actually, thank you for that one. That was a good one. Okay. Need to find clues for this safe. Uh. Can I flip the picture around? No. Okay, so there's 4 pairs of shoes in here. 4 bottles of perfume. Is it 0404? No. that that'd be too simple. Is there anything on this mirror? This is moving. Six, 7, 8, 9, 14 pillows. 2 candles. I feel like the fact that this is missing a candle in the candle holder is bugging me. How many pillows did I say were? 14. 15. I didn't count this one on the bottom. I absolutely see no clues in here, like unlike the drawing room. Uh, presents. There's presents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 presents. Eight bulbs. Wait, 11 bulbs, 8 presents. I was counting presents. I think I'm doing the exact same code in bulbs and on that picture to try to figure out the code to the safe because I don't see any other clues, and so I'm like literally just picking random items. And I didn't want to feel like counting all the lights. Maybe. Oh wait, there's 9 presents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the safe would be 9. Maybe count all the decorations on the tree. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 9, 14. If not, I'll just I don't want to spend all night here on another safe puzzle. So I may just come back or leave. But I'll try one more time. Ten presents. I didn't see this envelope here. If the envelope counts as a present. I don't know. I got nothing else. Let's gonna guess some numbers real quick. I think um I'm not going to count the lights right now. I think learning from the last safe, it's safe to it's it's I don't want to use the word safe again, but it's safe to assume that's going to be another 4-digit number. Did you literally count the lights? You know, I have to count the lights because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. How did you do that? Did you like just pause the video and count those? I wish we could zoom in. I might not have anything to do with that picture either. Print screen. Uh, yeah, I tried every combination of those three numbers. Ah, like I said, I might not even have to do anything with this picture. That's the only clue I have. Date of what? I haven't seen any dates in here. Well, it is Xmas. Oh my god. It was so obvious. I feel dumb. Number 4. Herbert. I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. I think it's because we're tired. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible. But I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name or a fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifice as she did. But for the love of God, do not by that same display of weakness clutch your petty asses so tightly that you would undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, your son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. Okay. Daniel's not happy with Herbert. Let's move on if we can. I can't pick that lock. We made progress in the story at least. We do have if we can make it, we'll go back. We're going to make our way to the chapel with and try our lockpicks luck there. But it could be very well at the end of our run. But we made progress in the story. Oh. Yeah, I can't pick that lock. Okay. So this is a key card. Did we? We never tried the other door in the boudoir. That's we're idiot. Well, I'm the idiot. You didn't do anything. And chat did nothing. It was me. I never tried the other door in the boudoir. Oh, yep. Okay. We tried. If we have any place else we can go. Oh, no, that was... This one needs a key card. Yep. Eh. Am I getting shot for making a dumbest decision? Which doesn't matter anyway. See if we can buy anything to commissary. Nope. Also, my money going to the chapel. Just double check. Lock, lock, lock. We don't have any keys. Now we're going to call it a day. Unfortunate. I mean, they didn't do anything. Cat didn't do anything wrong. Ugh. They even quit. Well, not this time. I was, not who am I? It was more just a comment about missing that door into the boudoir. That was all me. I was so focused on getting the envelope that I forgot to check the door first. But like I said, it didn't even matter because we got stuck. It was an unfortunate last run, but that second run was really good. We'll be back on Tuesday for this, or Sunday. Today is Tuesday. Thursday we're doing a game. Sunday we'll be back Sunday to do more of this blueprints because this is a lot of fun. I wasn't sure if I was getting into it, but yeah, definitely getting into it.